Welcome to ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series presented by T-Mobile. On day 3, the start of a beautiful weekend at the Little League World Series.
You miss inside, it's going to be a strike. That's a tough pitch to hit, though.
Dominic Balderas is 2-0, is lined toward right center field, and Luis Yepes is as advertised. The winning. Multi-talented guy. You know Tim Kirkton would love multiple sports.
Oh, you know that. Could have used him in the Olympics. The swimming was great.
In the air, shallow center, and that drops. Yepes moves up to second. Jesus Diaz dumps one in. And another big pitch on the way from Dominic Balderas. In the air towards center, struck well, and that's off the wall. Yepes rounds third and scores, and Venezuela's got the lead.
Pitch, that's his bread and butter. He stayed back, saw a couple early. That's the extension we've been talking about. All you got to do is touch it sometimes. Almost went over the wall. I tell you what, this Venezuela team, first game so far at the Little League World Series, look out for this squad. Definitely.
Francisco Aguilar. (2-0). Hammered in the air, center field. Hernandez is back. Gone! Jansen Freitas strikes for Venezuela. These guys are good.
Some easy pop. Dead center. About 275, I would say. And here it is, 2-0. Fastball ran right back over. Look and watch it go. This team is really good. If you're watching at home, get a pen and pad out.
And this Venezuela group just dominated the field. Samuel Carrasquel pops out to the shortstop, Antonio Guerrero.
Francisco from the Dominican Republic,
really?
Big lefty. He hit the ball out of Great American Ballpark in a game. It was incredible. But guys like Albert Pujols, ridiculous.
Francisco Aguilar strikes out Diego Villareta. Francisco Aguilar's 3-2. And a walk. It's good ABs from Venezuela. Jose Perez, the shortstop, is aboard with 2 down.
They do. And you see 87-0. You're like, oh, well, who they played? This team's for real. 87 real runs, 87 dominant performances.
Swing and a miss. Francisco Aguilar fans a couple, but the damage done from Jansen Freitas with a... Oh, and he's got a hammer of a breaking ball.
That's not fair right there. You're throwing...
So you're watching the way he goes in and grips it. 80 miles an hour dotted from Luis Yepes. Again,
you got to get ready for a fastball, and you got to react off speed. But when the difference is that big, from 78 to 80 to 60, it's incredible.
On the ground up the middle, and at short, Jose Perez ends the inning. Luis Yepes looks the part.
Playing a great game of baseball.
Santiago Bayo's the batter, and he works a 4-pitch walk to get aboard for Venezuela. Coaches were telling us pregame he's always aggressive. Good breaking ball from Francisco Aguilar, who has struck out 3.
And understands that, you know, your parents are the best. And mama's working hard for you. Respect factor, too.
On the ground up the middle towards short. Antonio Guerrero turns it into 2. Well, he's the star from Mexico, and he steps up defensively.
He'll be the first one that gets it in the mail.
I think so. 2-2. Popped out of the catcher's mitt.
He's out.
They did not say it was fouled, but it appeared to be from Ulysses Ortiz. He loved the tradition that when they won back in Matamoros, they got to ride in a fire truck. Up the middle, sliding stab, Jose Perez, and then the throw gets away. So Luis Longoria reaches. And the first base runner for Mexico. His grandfather taught him to love the game. Said he was a big influence on him and his brother. Roller right side and a diving stab at second. The throw from the backside, not in time from Simón Vicheria, despite his best efforts. And for Venezuela, 2-2. Hits Sotelo, and now they're loaded. Luis Yepes trying to bear down with the bases loaded. His 1-2. Swing and a miss. Straight Petro at 80 miles an hour again. The man with the dance moves for Venezuela. Trying to bring the heat. Line drive right field and caught. Santiago Bayo on the scene and fired up. Luis Yepes dodges danger in the line drive toward right center field, and Simón Vicheria splits the gap. It's a leadoff single for Venezuela's second baseman. A 1-2 pitch on the way to Baker Sadaga. On the edge, and a beauty from Sergio Gonzalez for the first out in the third. 1-2 pitch. A little roller towards short. Antonio Guerrero not in time. Yepes flies. 2-up.
Friendship, they actually keep in touch via WhatsApp. And Miggy sent Jesus,
who lines one into right center field, Sebi, and will score a run. Simón Vicheria scores, and Jesus Diaz adds to the lead. First pitch to Mora. Good breaking ball. They pump. Ortiz fires through the tag. Got him. And no movement off third. Excellent work by Ulises Ortiz, the catcher. 2-1. Inside on Mora to right. And Santiago Sotelo nearly made the play. Luis Yepes scores from third. And it's 6-0 Venezuela.
Here it is. Popper to left. He was right. Excuse me. He was right there. I wish he'd laid out there for that one. That would have been an incredible catch. That goes down as an RBI double in the book.
Sergio Gonzalez is 1-0. Just misses.
he remembers one very specific game in Williamsport where he looked up into the stands and saw Samu. And it was in that moment when he thought, you know, why not? Why couldn't it happen to father and son? Well, it has.
Engagements or anything of the sort. The Little League World Series. 2-1 pitch. Biarreta, opposite field. Well struck, and that's off the wall. Mora scores. Freites behind him. And Diego Biarreta drives in a pair.
Couple feet away from going big fly. Fastball away. And he demolishes that ball to left field. Easy pop. This team really can do it all. One of the most impressive I've seen all week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby.
To the backstop. Carrasquel takes off from third and slides in safely. Heads up play by Samuel Carrasquel, the son of the manager. And he adds to Venezuela's lead.
An automatic out. Only good thing to come out of that is what? It's a hit for the guy swinging the bat.
You're always thinking about that. On the ground toward short, Antonio Guerrero. Nice and easy to end the inning. 5 spot for Venezuela. Oh, dotted at 73. Strikeout number 5 for Luis Yepes, and they're with some of the rules.
Yeah, it makes it fair, for sure. And it saves arms, too. Keeps kids healthy.
Ricardo Cavazos walks. And so Mex, the hardest thrower we've seen yet. You mentioned Evan Tavares for Hawaii. What did he max out at? Good bunt here, up the line, stays fair. Baker Sadaga got it there in time. 2 down. Glove too, baby blue. He's manning first. Gerardo Cisneros, a good one. Baker Sadiga again, and this time in the webbing to Abraham Lucena. Good work. The what?
The old school baggie.
Oh, yeah, the big one?
Yeah, the big dog.
Big
Covers
shield.
your whole body.
Do you guys still use those, guys and gals?
Not to, no. They have a little better equipment.
Uppercut.
Of course.
Wow. This is cracked in the air to deep center field, and then one hops off the wall for Jonathan Landareta. The flip to second is not in time, and there's two aboard for Venezuela.
He says, yeah, he can dream of himself maybe being here following in his father's footsteps since 12 years old. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen that from somebody here on this Venezuelan team, would it be, boys?
No, it wouldn't. That's awesome. What a great family. And thank you very much. A walk, a double, and a walk. 3/4 of the infield in for Mexico. On the ground toward Antonio Guerrero, who flips the turn in time for two. Guerrero, Cisneros, and Valderas combine for the twin killing. Santiago Bayo scores, and it's 10-0. Well, that was a great shirt that you saw.
Love Sandlot.
It's a walk. And Baker Sadiga's aboard, and the lineup turns over to the top. And the vaunted Luis Yepes. First pitch, a chopper at Antonio Guerrero with a rocket launcher of a right arm. Inning over. Venezuela's 3 outs away. Superstar from Mexico. He threw 5 no-hit innings on Wednesday. Hot shot towards second, picked by Landareta, and then the throw high. Guerrero will hold it first.
Doing the same thing with a 1-2 punch. Woo, boy, look out.
Good breaking ball for Williams Mora as well. And he's got the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. Williams Mora's 3-2. The other way toward left, Joshua Duran is there, and Venezuela's 1 out away. Well, join Little
To work out to get stronger. You know, you don't necessarily want to build too much muscle. You want to keep growing.
Swing and a miss. And Venezuela continues its dominance. They one-hit Mexico and look every bit the part of perhaps the most dominant team here.
Take a look. This team has a really good opportunity.